So find a position where your feet are hip width apart. So in this series, we're going to always start with some Gong movements, then move into Yoga Asana, a short Shavasana, and then meditation at the end. Okay, so they'll be progressive, right? So we're starting with the easy one today, okay, to get the body ready. So you might just want to shake out your arms, and then with your eyes closed, just sort of sense how you're in contact with the earth, how your body's balance. Is your head over your shoulders? Are your shoulders over your hips? Are your hips centered over your feet? And then we'll make a soft fist. We'll start with the right hand and then just pat the center of your chest, so the thymus gland here. Okay, so it can be quite vigorous. I won't do it too vigorously because of the microphone, but you can be quite vigorous here. And then we'll move over to the left shoulder, and then just where before clavicle meets shoulder, just below there, take some time to tap that point. And then we'll go down the outside of the arm and up the inside. So this can be with the soft fist or with your flat hand. Okay, 2 more times. Down the outside, up the inside. Then back to center. Change hands. Left hand, take some time here where the clavicle meets shoulder, just below that. And then outside of the arm down, inside of the arm up. Okay, so you can actually tap quite strongly. The body loves this. You'll probably sense the reverberation all the way down into your feet. Now both hands on the thymus gland, soft fists, and pound here. And then move out to the side, along the side flanks of the body, down here to the lower belly. Rhythm might change on the lower belly. And then the rhythm will change as we tap out to the sides, hips, and we go along the seam of our legs, the gallbladder meridian, all the way down to the ankles, up the inside where we have liver, and 2 more times, down the outside, up the inside. Back to the lower belly. And then from here, we're going to move back to the back body. Hands will open, gentle around the kidney, so just behind the bottom rib cage. And then fists here for the buttocks, back of the legs, back of the knees. You can spend a little time there. Down. And then up the front body. Skip the kneecaps, so we don't pat the kneecaps, up the front of the legs, so we have stomach meridian, and then all the way to the back. We're going to have kidney and bladder meridians here, which we're tapping, and then up again the front. Okay, one last time. So we do this always 3 times. Of course, there's no limit to how often you can do this. And what it does is it prepares the fascia as well for the practice. And we land back here at the lower belly. And then we're going to reach the left arm up and stroke down the left arm 3 sides, all the way down the side body. 2, 3 times. And then right hand side, stroke down. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. And then shake out your arms. You can stroke down the front body, back body. So we want the fire in the body to remain down and the coolness of the water to move up. And then make combs, like combs with your fingertips, and then comb through the hair. So So you can really be quite strong here on the scalp. Okay, so I hope you haven't brushed your hair yet this morning, because you're doing it now. So you can really be quite strong. Go all the way to the back of the scalp, and then take a moment here at the occipital ridge. You might just want to use your thumbs and massage there, hands on the scalp. And then your fingertips will be like raindrops, and you massage over the scalp, down the face, around the eyes, by the nose, around the mouth, down the neck. And then here into this little dip you have at the bottom of your neck. That's where the lymphatic fluids gather. And then you can stroke along the bottom of your clavicles out to the side, and then shake out your arms. Okay, super. Feet wider apart now, both feet parallel to one another. You can have blocks ready. You might need them because we're going to try and stretch our legs here. So hands to the waist, and then bend forward, lifting up the kneecap so the front of the leg stays strong. And you come down, and your hands can either be on the blocks or on the ground. And bow your head down. You can move your hands further in towards your legs. Lift the tailbone up to the sky. We're opening all the back meridians, bladder and kidneys here, and all the way down. If you can lay the crown of your head down on the ground, that's beautiful. If not, it doesn't matter. One more deep breath here. The exhale lengthens the body down. And then gently come back up, bend your knees, and then come back up to standing. Super. Bring your heels in, the toes are pointing out. We'll come into a wide squat here. Arms go out to the side, and then palms facing down. You sense as if your arms were floating, as if they were supported, as if they were buoyant, maybe on water. Try and come down a little bit deeper, knees out to the side. One more breath here. And then inhaling, straighten your legs, straighten the toes forward, arms up to the sky. And then exhaling, the arms come down. Super. Okay, so come to the front of your mat. You can keep your blocks handy just in case you might need them. The feet stay inner hip width apart, both hands in front of your heart. The thumbs are touching the heart space. Might take a moment here to say a prayer. Maybe say thank you for this new day on which we place the quiet loyalty of our breath. And then on the next inhale, both arms reach up towards the heavens. Turn the pinky fingers in so that you have the sense that the shoulders are moving down, the shoulder blades are widening, and then let your heart sink back into the shoulder blades lift up towards the sky. Next exhale, with bent knees, bend forward, fingertips to the ground, crown of the head to the ground, and bow down deeply. Next inhale, lengthen the spine from the tailbone through the crown of the head as you look forward. Next exhale, right leg moves back. Keep the knee up, place both hands on the ground, and lengthen through the heel. So we're really lengthening the whole of the back leg and all the muscles all the way up to the psoas. And then place your right knee down, both arms up to the sky. Turn your pinky fingers in. Shoulder blades are going to support the heart as you move the body and look up towards the sky, and bring your hips a little bit forward. Next, exhale, both hands to the ground. Front leg comes back into plank. Push back through the heels. Sense, if you wish, the connection between left hand and right foot, and right hand and left foot. And then bring your knees to the earth. Sit back onto your heels, your toes stay curled, look forward. Keeping your hands without moving, see if you can push them away from you, so you lengthen your arms even a little bit more. Hugging the muscles to the bones if you can. And then come up onto all fours. And then lay the front of your body down, so the thighs, your pelvis, your lower abdomen, all the way down. Tops of the feet on the ground. Press through the tops of the feet. Let your elbows come in towards the body. And then ride the next inhale up into cobra. And exhaling, come back. Come up onto all fours. Curl the toes under, the hands haven't moved, all the way back into downward facing dog. And then back onto all fours on the inhale. Exhale, sit back onto your curled toes and heels, hands haven't moved, look forward. Back onto all fours, downward facing dog. One more time. Onto all fours, inhale. Exhale, back onto the heels, strong feet. Feel the arch of your feet becoming alive. Onto all fours, downward facing dog. You can keep your knees slightly bent in downward facing dog. Again, reaching long through your hands, as if you're pushing your hands away. All the weight is distributed. And then walk your feet forward in between your hands. Bow down deeply, Uttanasana. And then with bent knees, allow the body to curl up, heavy arms, until you're standing, and then the arms find a buoyancy, reach up towards the sky, and exhale, both hands in front of your heart. Inhaling, both arms up towards the sky, pinky fingers towards the center, shoulder blades support the heart, and shoulder blades lift up towards the sky. And then on the next exhale, bow down deeply, fingertips to the earth, head to knee. Lengthening through the crown of the head, you look forward, hands stay on the ground or on your shins. Left leg comes back. Keep the knee off the ground and just press back through the heel. Lift the front of the kneecaps up towards the pelvis if you can. And then knee to the ground, both arms up towards the sky, pinky fingers turn in, heart releases into the shoulder blades, and the shoulder blades lift up towards the sky. And then both hands come back to the earth, front leg goes back into plank, reach back through the heels, and imagine your body really taking up a plank position. So the buttocks are neither too high nor too low, but you have the sense of being in the perfect spot. And then knees to the earth, sit back into child's pose, hands haven't moved, long arms, reach through your arms a little bit more, pressing the hand into the earth, the finger pads into the earth. And then come up onto all fours, and then lay the front of your body down, your thighs, your pelvis, the lower belly, and then the tops of the feet on the ground. Elbows in towards you as you rise up into Cobra. And on the next exhale, you come back down towards the earth. Coming up onto all fours and back into downward facing dog. Again, reaching through the arms, long, long, long arms. Focus here on hugging the muscles into the bones and creating even more length in the arms. And then your eyes move forward and your feet are going to walk forward in between the hands. Bow down deeply, Uttanasana. And then come up, knees bent. We're curling the body first. And then the arms become buoyant. Lift up towards the sky. And then exhaling your hands in front of your heart. Beautiful. Progression. Inhaling. Arms up to the sky. Pinky fingers in, heart into the shoulder blades lift. Exhale, bow down deeply, head to knee. Hands on shins or on the earth as you lengthen the spine forward through the crown of the head. Right leg comes back. This time we'll bring the right knee to the ground. Both arms up towards the sky. Pinky fingers in, heart in the shoulder blades. Move your pelvis forward as your body lifts all the way up. Exhaling the hands down. Front leg comes back into plank. Our hands are now going to stay put where they are. And then knees to the earth. Sit back onto your heels. Come onto all fours and then lay the body down. So hands stay where they are. And then tops of the feet on the ground. Dial your elbows in towards you. Your hands are sort of dialing away from the body without moving. On the next inhale, come up into Cobra. And on your next exhale, release down to the earth. Coming up onto all fours and back into downward facing dog. Now your eyes will go forward to look in between the hands. Left leg rises up towards the sky. And come onto the tiptoes of the right foot. Bring your left knee in towards your navel. Left foot forward in between the hands. Right knee down. Inhaling both arms up towards the sky. Pinky fingers in, lay your heart in your shoulder blades and look up. And then next exhale, fingertips to the ground. Back leg comes to meet the front. Bow down deeply. And then with bent knees, curl the body up until your arms become buoyant and want to reach up towards the sky. And then hands together in front of the heart, Anjali Mudra. Beautiful. Arms come up on the next inhale. Exhaling, touch the earth, head to knee, Uttanasana. Crown of the head reaches forward, hands on shins or on the earth. And then the left leg moves back, left knee to the earth. Both arms up towards the sky. Turn the pinky fingers in, lay your heart into the shoulder blades, lift the shoulder blades up. And then next exhale, hands to the ground. Front leg comes back into plank. Reaching through the heels. It's very, very strong body. And you can hug all the muscles in towards the bones. So you're imagining you're hugging in towards the center. It's an isometric movement here. It strengthens the bones. And then knees to the earth. Sit back onto your upturned feet. Eyes stay forward. Hands haven't moved. And then come up onto all fours. and then lay your body down. Tops of the feet on the ground, pressing into the ground, elbows dial in, hands dial away as you come up into Cobra. And release down on the exhale. Up onto all fours, curl the toes under, move back, downward facing dog. Eyes stay forward, right leg rises all the way up towards the sky, and then come up onto the tiptoes of the left foot, knee into the navel, right foot forward in between your hands, left knee comes down, both arms up towards the sky. Turn the pinky fingers in, open your heart, and then fingertips to the sky, to the earth, back leg to the front, bow down deeply. And then pressing down through the feet, let your body curl up all the way, open your arms up towards the sky, eyes towards the hands, and exhale the hands in front of the heart. Hands to your hips, or to your waist, I should say. Back leg moves back as if you were taking one step back, foot 45 degrees, as if you were walking, so it's slightly out to the side. Now here you might want your blocks, so you can have one on either side. We're going to inhale and look up towards the sky. And then on the exhale, the upper body comes 45 degrees, hands stay on your waist. 90 parallel to the earth. And then on the next exhale, fingertips come either onto your blocks or onto the earth. And then bow down deeply over the front leg. Next inhale will help you to release the upper body from the leg. And the next exhale will allow you to lengthen the upper body a little bit more over the left leg. And try and keep the legs stretched. And your hips your pelvis is facing forward. One last time. Exhaling down, upper body. And then bend the right knee, the left knee gently. And then come up to standing, open both arms up towards the sky. And then hands towards the waist. Back leg comes towards the front. And take a moment here, release your hands down. Just to sense right and left side of the body, to hone your proprioception and your interoception skills. And then left leg moves back. Hands can be on your waist. Okay, so we're doing the same on the other side. Inhaling, heart up towards the sky. On the next exhale, upper body parallel to the ground. Make sure your front and your back leg are strong. So you're pushing through the back leg and you're lifting the kneecap on the front leg up. And then release your fingertips down to the ground or to your blocks and bow down deeply over the front leg. Next, inhale creates more space. And then on the exhale, you bow down maybe a little bit deeper. One more time. And then gently bend the front knee as we come up here together. Open the arms up towards the sky. We can straighten the front leg now again. And then exhaling the hands to the waist. Bring the back leg to the front. And release your arms. Take a moment here in Tadasana just to sense where you are. feeling. And then choose your favorite standing leg. Okay, so it could be right or left, whichever one you prefer. Keeping your hands here on your waist. And then bring one knee up, so the other knee up, and circle your foot. Okay, one way and then the other. And now we're going to take index and middle finger of the same hand, bring them around the big toe, and then knee bent or stretch. So try and stretch out your leg and lower the hip on the side that the leg is outstretched. Okay, lift your leg up higher, and then if you wish, bow the front body down towards the standing leg, towards the leg that's up. Okay, beautiful. And then back again and release, shake out both legs. Okay, so this is something we could also use a strap for, just to lengthen our arms. So you could also place your foot in a strap, and that helps us to discover the posture in a completely different way, especially if you can't stretch out your legs. If you don't have one, it doesn't matter. I'll just show you, so that if you're doing this practice again, you can do the same. But first of all, we'll take up the other leg, just lift the knee and circle the ankle, keeping your eyes ahead of you, so fixed on a point ideally. Okay. And then I'm going to do it with the strap, so you lift your knee up and then you straighten the leg forward. That's it. And then you bow down over the standing leg. So I'll undo the strap for this one. So you just see how far you can bow down over the standing leg. It means you're bringing your leg up towards you and your upper body towards the leg. Okay, and then come down, release, shake it out. So shake out all any judgments you might have had towards yourself. So we just let them release down. We can release them all out through the body, okay, so that comes quickly. Okay, super. And from here, we're going to come down into a squat. Okay, so see how that goes for you. You might want to put something underneath the heels. Bring your elbows in towards you, both hands together. Bow your head down towards your hands. And then sit down onto the mat. We're going to bring both legs forward. Now you might want to, so we can move the flesh of your thighs out towards the side. You might want to sit up on the edge of a blanket if you have the feeling that your your belly button moves slightly in or your shoulders are curled. Okay, so be honest with yourself. You might want to just sit up on something. That's perfectly okay. And then both arms up towards the sky. And then on the exhale, without wanting anything, we move the upper body forward, stretch through the fingers. Remember the lengthening of the arms in downward facing dog. See if you can find that here too. Next inhale, we reach up. Again, lengthen the arms. So create space between the shoulders and the elbow and your wrists, the wrists and the fingertips. And then again, next exhale, dip the upper body forward, reach through the fingertips. One more time, coming up. And then on the next exhale, you come forward. And now we can release the hands down to the ground. Or if you wanted, you could take the same peace fingers and grasp the big toe and then bow the body down just as far as is possible for you. Okay, so notice this at the back of your leg. So you can flex your feet a little bit more, maybe reaching through the heels a little bit more to activate all tendons to create space on the back of the legs. And then on the next inhale, coming up. And now here it depends on your knee, so check your knee. You can either stay in this position one more time, or you bend your right foot back, keeping the foot close to the hip and trying to sit on your sit bones. So the right knee is bent, foot comes back. Okay? And then again, we'll lift the arms up towards the sky. We'll create length in the arms. And then on the next exhale, move the body forward, hands to the ground, and try and meet your shin with your chin. And try also to sense both sit bones on the ground. That might mean that you move the right knee slightly out towards the right. And then gently come back up again. Straighten the right leg. And we'll do the same on the left-hand side. So either both legs remain straight, or if it's okay for your knee, you bring the left foot back. And then just see that both sit bones are on the ground. The left one will tend to lift up a little bit. Both arms up towards the sky, your eyes come up. And then on the exhale, upper body reaches forward. Arms lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Fingertips to the ground and bow down over the right leg, chin to shin. And then on the next inhale, gently come back up. We're going to take the left foot and place it very close to the right thigh. So left knee is bent, left foot is close to the right thigh, right leg is outstretched. And we're going to move over towards the left. So bring your right arm, hug around the left knee, and then twist over to look over the left shoulder. So your eyes are key to turning, so the more you move your eyes, the easier it will be for your body to follow. So thoracic spine turns, lumbar spine is hugged by all the muscles in the lower back. It's the muscles that turn. Remember to keep your right foot active, flexing away from you, heel pushing away, toes towards you. And then gently coming back to center, stretch both legs out. Take a moment here to sense right side and left. So something has shifted. And then place your right foot to the inside of the left leg. So keep it really, really close. And then hug the right leg with your left arm and retwist to the other side. So it's not the twist we're used to maybe, but they're great here to start with this sort of twist. So the upper body finds a lot of space and the eyes are going to help you move to look over the right shoulder. Sense your breathing here. It could feel constricted. See if you can find freedom in your breath. And notice how the inhale and the exhale are different. The inhale creates space and the exhale length and depth. Remember the left foot, heel away from you, toes towards you. And then gently come back, stretch the right leg out. Take a moment here to sense both sides. Your hands are next to your hips. And then place both feet on the ground. And we're going to roll the upper body back down onto the floor. Both feet are on the ground. Move them in towards you a little bit more so that you can touch the heels maybe with your middle fingers. Roll your shoulder blades under and your shoulders away from your ears. And then lift your pelvis up towards the sky. Interlace your fingers underneath your body. And then see if you can move your shoulders in a little bit more so that you're sort of lying on your shoulders and your pelvis moves up towards the sky. Press through your feet to create even more length, and see if you can also feel length in the back body. So even though we're in a back bend, the back body stays long. Press your feet into the earth. A couple of deep breaths here. And then on the next exhale, release the body down. So if your shoulders were underneath, find a comfortable position for them. Move your arms out to the side, palms facing up. Lengthen your legs out. Keep your legs apart and take up all the space that you need. Feel your body in contact with the earth. Feel your body warm, alive, energized. We often doubt our existence on earth, and lying on the earth like this reminds us that we have our place. That the earth is here for us. And we are here for the earth. And allow your breath to emerge as it will. It might become deeper, it might become shallower. We allow it to do what it knows best. Your whole body sinks. And then gently bend your knees. Bring your right knee in towards you, hold the shin. And then bring the left knee in towards you and then hold both shins. Your hands are interlaced, and then you can roll and rock from one side to the other, creating comfort in your nervous system, peace within you. And then roll over to one side and gently come up to a seated position. You might want to take your cushion, might want to leave a blanket over your shoulders or around your waist. And then interlace your fingers and place your hands here onto your chest, the center of your heart, or the center of your chest, your heart center, keeping the thumbs pointing up towards the clavicules. Allowing your hands to move in towards your heart to move in towards your hand. So in the wheel of the year, we now enter with Bealtaine. Tomorrow on the 1st of May, we enter the summertime, a time of love, of celebration, of union. So sense the union here between your hands and your heart. Gratitude for being in this body, for being able to move, for being alive. And able to experience all life's highs and all life's lows. Able to experience sorrow and grief. Able to experience joy and love. Allow the gratitude to move through every cell of our body, to wash through every cell. May the hands filled with the energy of my heart touch everything today with this pure awareness that is the heart energy. May I be kind towards myself. May I remember this quiet loyalty of my breath, as O'Donoghue says. So thank you so much for joining me this morning. It's such a pleasure to start the day like this. Thank you so much. May you have a beautiful, beautiful day.